This is one of many locations around Stillwater where heavy brush is found. Here is the area afterwards. Solution: using goats?
I think the better question might be, why not use goats? I mean, they are more sustainable and environmentally friendly, and they're also more effective in some cases than machinery. They are able to get into those hard to reach places and take care of things that we can't usually access with machinery.
The city of Stillwater called in the experts at Langston University to make this idea a reality. Homeowners, especially the ones that live next to the drainage ditch, are responsible to maintain the right-of-way. But there have been outcries on numerous occasions to city officials of how difficult and virtually impossible taking care of this area really is.
As a function of earlier this year, the city being more proactive of enforcing an existing ordinance to allow for or have private property owners maintain that property adjacent to their properties, we saw that there was a lot of outcry of discontent with that. And so we also see that there's a lot of areas that are difficult to maintain.
Bringing in nature's lawnmowers to these areas gives homeowners positive things to say about the project.
I'm excited about the goats. I think it's a good idea. It's a very difficult place to work in this drainage ditch. I've been in it many times with a weed whacker. It takes a long time. You can't get down to the nub of where the root of the problem is. And I'm hoping the goats can get to the root of the problem and we can get this thing cleaned up and it'll last for a couple of years.
Dennison says a benefit for the citizens of Stillwater relieves the burden on taxpayers and to the reasonable costs of the scope method rather than use manpower.
It helps on the cost, the public's cost, because the public pays us. That's how we're all funded. And when city crews are not having to go out there with the fuel and the equipment and their time, that's much more efficient cost-wise from the city standpoint.
Wittenberg says that this is the test phase of the project. Being that it is successful, there are other places where the goats may be useful around the city.
I would say this is still the discovery phase of this program, and eventually you could foresee the goats could be used to maintain our parklands or maintain the faces of some of our dams that are located near some of our lakes. We could maybe
street
right-of-ways, or maybe in the medians. There's a lot of places that goats may become very effective if we see that it's a benefit to this community. But right now we can't say one way or the other what will really happen for the future. We just hope for the best.
For the City of Stillwater, I'm Blake Shine.